Welcome back to
It's a Girl Thing.
I always go like American.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can't do accents. It would be embarrassing. Anyways, another episode sponsored by our besties at Sugar Candy Bra.
So grateful. My faves, my comfort bra.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as they say in White Lotus, I just don't think at this age I'm supposed to live an uncomfortable life. That's my travel accent. But that's literally how I feel about Sugar Candy bras.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen you sleep in them before.
I have. You know, like a nighttime, like comfy bra, that's literally what they're like. But then look really supportive and strong as well. Like, I'm addicted to them. I genuinely think I've got like 10 different ones. Like the drawers spilling out.
I have seen your
You have,
underwear
'cause
drawer.
I lost my passport.
You've got about 1,500 underwear drawers.
I do, yeah. Obviously, my niche is full of us bras, so I've got a lot of them. But a lot of them are Sugar Candy, my favourite.
Yeah, cute. And they look cute too.
I know. And I feel like we touched on in the last step, so much of my life I was wearing bras that weren't cute. So to finally find a bra, E cup to J cup, comfortable, looks cute. I'm like, what is this magician like landed in my lap?
You've hit gold.
I have hit the jackpot.
Also, I feel like our first sponsorship being about making the girls feel comfy is very on brand.
It's so on brand. It's absolutely unreal. And I just feel like Sugar Candy bras are like the ultimate filibust sleigh. So it's very ours.
It's nice that you found a bra that's comfortable, supportive, and doesn't have underwire. It's rare.
It is rare.
Like finding a hot man who listens.
And has no commitment issues. It's literally exactly like that. So thank you, Sugar Candy, for sponsoring another episode. We love you so much. We'll put a description of them in the pod description and a link to their Insta and a discount code girl thing.
15% off.
For 15% off.
What's the code?
Girl thing.
Go get it, girlies.
Go get it, girlies. Live your lifted filibust life. And we're excited about today's episode.
Very excited. We've got a fun one today.
We have.
Similar to last week's or the last episode, we wanted to go through some funny stories again. But this time, we're going to be talking about the cheaters, the dirty, dirty cheaters of the world.
The dirty liars and cheats of the world. I'm American in this episode.
Not a very good one.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I just think if you're a dirty cheat, you deserve to be exposed in a crazy way. And we're going to read.
And crucified.
Oh, we're going to read the craziest ways people found out they were being cheated on. Because this started because my friend told me how her friend found out.
Yes.
Which we'll begin with.
Please share.
Which isn't as rogue as I feel like some of the stories, but I do think that this is like just shows that girly instinct.
We know.
We just know.
We always know.
So she goes away for work. I go away for work a lot.
This is one of your friends, isn't it?
Not that it happened to, it's one of my best friend's friends.
Okay.
And she goes away for work a lot. You know the girlies. We make the bed in a special way.
Do we live in a hotel? Pretty much.
Pretty much.
The bed looks that way.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So she goes away for work, leaves the bed all pristine and perfect, comes back a week, lives with her boyfriend, comes back a week later, bed's pristine and perfect.
That boy's not made the bed.
So she was like, have you not slept here all week? And he was like, yeah. And she was like, but the bed looks perfect. And he was like, yeah, because I've watched you make it and I've learned how to make it the way you like.
Liar.
And she was like, I'm going to let this stew. I'm going to rack up some more evidence before I go all in. So she was like, okay. So she spends the next week going, can you make the bed this morning? Can you make the bed this morning? He's sweating.
Yeah, I bet he's having a crisis.
Obviously, it never looked as good as it did when she got home in
it
any way,
didn't.
shape or form.
Sorry, don't want to stereotype, but a man can't make the bed.
I've seen this guy on TikTok that like steams his sheets and makes it all perfect, but maybe he's a bit...
I don't think he's got a girlfriend.
Yeah. But no, usually men can't make the bed like we can.
Yeah.
No offense, producer Adam. Maybe you can make a really nice bed.
He says no.
But so then she's like watching and she was like at the end of the week, you've made the bed every day this week. It's never looked anything like how it was left.
Yeah.
Where were you that week? He just breaks down, tells her everything.
Cries?
Yep. but tells her all about the cheating and stuff.
They always
What?
cry.
It's just so dumb to me. Like, I just feel like if you're going to cheat, at least be a good cheat. Like, when she got home and said, did you not sleep in the bed all week? Could have just been like, oh, I stayed at my mum's.
Yeah.
Wanted to see my family, so I went home.
Come up with a backup plan. I'm not condoning cheating,
But then
like,
maybe she's got him on fine mind. She would have been like, well, no, because if she got him on fine mind, then she would have known he didn't sleep at home. So she obviously doesn't have his location.
I just think if you're going to cheat, in case they find out,
Right?
you've got to have a plan.
Yeah.
Can't just be like, yeah, I made the bed really well.
Like,
what? You've never made the bed in your life?
I know. Dumb. Dumb. So that inspired us.
Wait, so he came clean and said what? He was staying at some other girl's
He's been having an
house.
affair for like a year.
And-
yeah. I
He
know.
didn't just say, yeah, I cheated that week.
No, he came clean on everything. Broke down.
Oh, they always cry.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
But then, sorry that happened to the Queen, but now she's thriving.
So she just knew.
So I told my mum
Mm.
and I said, if you got home from time away and your bed was perfect, would you be like to Dad, where have you been? And she was like, no, because I have no doubts that Dad is faithful. So
she doesn't have any
I wouldn't-
concern. So that little niggle wouldn't be there.
But I was like, I trust Burge, but if the bed looked perfect, I'd be like weirded out.
Sus.
Yeah. But maybe I'd just be like, maybe Mum made it because we live with my mum and dad.
Wait, I have to tell you something. When we got back from holiday, you look worried. When we got back from holiday, Burge, Lucy's boyfriend, picked us up from the airport and both had flowers for us, which was so cute. Do you think Burge got them or your mum got them?
Burge.
Do you?
Do you think my mum did?
I was like, I wonder if his mum got them.
Maybe she
and was like, give these to the girls.
prompted. But she wasn't in when we got home.
True. I was like, I wonder if that's your
Oh,
mum's
certainly.
doing.
People replied to my Instagram story saying, oh my God, I wish my boyfriend did stuff like this. I was like, I've been with Burge for 2.5 years and that's the first time he's ever done anything like that.
That's the only reason I asked. You said, where are these from? He goes, the flower shop.
Yeah, that was questionable. He later admitted it was co-op.
Okay.
But I was chuffed.
Yeah, that was honestly so cute. And the fact he got me them too. I was like, who's this little gem?
Yeah. I
Very
think
cute.
it's because when we went on a girls' trip ages ago, our friend's boyfriend showed up at the airport with flowers and
yeah.
I had to like make my own way home. And I said to Burge years ago, my friend's boyfriend showed up with flowers and you didn't even show up at all. And so maybe he's like learning.
He's like, got it. Write that one down.
2 years later, he's like, flowers. I mean, slow and steady.
It
wins
was
the race.
so cute.
It was
Go
cute.
him.
But we're falling off track. We're meant to be
Sorry,
talking about dirty liars, not flowers.
We're not talking about nice boys.
No.
So I went online and I found some little cheating stories. The dirty little cheats.
Isn't that a song? The liars and the
dirty
cheats of the
cheats
world.
of the world.
What song is
That's
that?
Taylor Swift.
Is
The
it?
Swifties will know.
Yeah.
What is that song?
You should have
You'd
been
be
getting
getting
down
down to
to this sick beat. Oh, that's so icky. I love Taylor Swift, but that's icky. This sick beat. No.
Has anyone listened to Taylor Swift and gone, sick beat?
No, I don't think that's actually ever happened. Not for me.
Ick.
I love Taylor Swift, but that is an ick. It's like when Pink sang that song about...
I know the one you mean. Dirty little
freaks, about being a dirty little freak. Come on and raise your glass. Is that it?
Yeah.
If you're like
if,
a misfit, basically.
Yeah, it's about being a
I
misfit.
don't like it. Anyway, we digress.
Okay, right. This one's quite long, but a lot of planning went into this and I really, really love it. My friend saw my then boyfriend on Hinge after we'd been official for 9 months. Instead of breaking up with him then and there, me and my friends made a fake account to catfish him. We waited for ages for his account to eventually pop up, but then there he was with pictures I'd taken of him literally weeks before.
The audacity is disgusting.
It's rude. Get your own pics.
Yeah, take a selfie for Christ's sake. Not in the mirror. That would be weird. But
Ew.
yeah.
We were chatting to him on this fake account for a while, and he'd say he was single and had been for a while, and said the typical things to make a girl think he was great, like he wanted something serious and to finally settle down.
Ew.
Whilst having a girlfriend. Ew.
I actually cannot.
They're disgusting. Sometimes he'd be messaging the Catfish account while me and him were sat watching a movie. It made me feel literally sick that someone can be so sneaky, but I think it made it easier to be savage and give zero shits about his feelings. Anyway, we eventually planned a date for him to meet the Catfish. We told him she lived an hour away, so he drove all the way there and waited in a pub. Once he was there, we made him wait for 30 minutes. Then when he messaged the Catfish on Hinge, we messaged back saying, "Sorry, I turned up and I don't want to be mean, but you looked a lot bigger than..."
Oh my God.
"You looked a lot bigger than your pictures and I feel like you've catfished me a bit. I've gone home. I think you should be more honest about your looks in the future."
Oh my God. Incredible.
Gets better. He was fuming and confused because he's not a big guy at all. But we blocked him on Hinge, so he couldn't even message the girl or the Catfish back. That night, he came to mind because we had planned to spend the evening together, and I broke up with him and said, "I just feel like you really let yourself go."
Oh my God.
"I feel like you really let yourself go recently and I'm not attracted to you anymore." Me and my friend absolutely died laughing over the fact that in one day we've given him the biggest complex that he's ugly.
Oh my God. I'm so stupid because I'm like, oh my God, I hope he's okay.
No, we don't.
That is serious planning.
Imagine him sitting in his car afterwards and being like, "Am I ugly?" Two girls in one day.
About that, but he is a cheat. He is a cheat. So he had
was
it,
ugly.
He had it coming.
He was ugly inside.
Yeah.
So they just
and
let him know.
And it was oozing out of him, 100%.
I just love
I love it. We're like they, and it's the same girl.
Oh my God. I just thought that was so funny.
Serves him right.
Serves him right.
So I had this weird nagging feeling something was off with my ex. I can't even explain it, just gut instinct. One night I was bored, maybe a little suspicious, and decided to snoop in his phone.
Ooh, dangerous.
Big mistake, but also kind of a gift. Don't know why, but I opened his notes app. Now, I do feel like the notes app tells a lot about a person.
I would hate for someone to look at my notes.
What's in your notes?
It's like a real insight into my brain. It's like chaos.
Yeah, I think everybody's notes app is like, don't look at my notes.
It'll be like multiple different things that make no connection.
100%. Mine's a lot of lists. An old girl, what I found was next level messy. There was a notes app titled "Girls I've Slept With - Ratings." What?
What were they rated out of 10?
Yep. Yes, an actual list. Each girl he'd been with in order with a rating out of 10 next to her name.
Oh my God.
My name was on there, ... not at the bottom.
So there'd been people after her.
And they're together at this point. No.
Wait, I want to know what she was rated.
There were 8 girls after me.
Oh.
8! People are booked and busy. I've not got the time. I just stared. Yes, my name had a solid number next to it.
What was it?
She didn't say. Oh. But the girls after me, oh my God, it was like a spreadsheet of heartbreak.
Oh my God.
I couldn't even be mad. It was almost impressive how organised he was. I sat there for a solid 5 minutes just scrolling through the list, seeing if I recognised any names.
How many?
God knows.
Crumbs.
Let me tell you, nothing makes you feel shitter than finding out you weren't even the last person he slept with when you're together, but at least I had a decent rating, screaming. Needless to say, we broke up shortly after, but I still think about that notes app. It's like a list of his terrible choices. Could have been a podcast episode all by itself.
Oh my God.
That's so bold when you have a girlfriend. You can lock notes, do you know? Like, why have you not locked the notes?
Why would you need to lock your notes?
Well, clearly he should have locked that note. Like... Why have you got that written on your phone?
An encyclopedia.
This is the kind of
girls he slept with.
Yeah. This is the kind of person, though, that I think wants to be found. Because why have you got that on your phone?
Yeah, but I wouldn't expect someone to be looking through that. I'm not saying that he should have written it down, like he needs to keep track.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't expect someone to just go perusing through my notes, you know?
I know you'd look through their like Facebook messages,
Text,
WhatsApp, text,
yeah, Instagram DMs.
Yeah, you'd never think to look at notes.
No, but good thinking.
She clearly knew.
Yeah, she knew where to go.
Yeah. But what a way to find out.
Ooh, the pit in your stomach would be horrific.
Horrend.
Ooh, this one's from a boy. I took my girlfriend to Paris for our anniversary. Being a classic boyfriend, I spent ages taking pictures of her before we went for dinner. I don't mind taking them of her because she looked great and I feel like that's a boyfriend's role, and she wanted to post her outfit on Instagram.
Cute.
Or so I thought. Later at dinner, she asked for another picture, and while I was taking them, a guy's name popped up at the top of the screen saying, "Wow, you look unreal," with loads of exclamation marks. Then straight away, another one popped up saying,
Same guy?
yeah, same guy. You know, like when someone's multiple messaging, I imagine. Then straight away, another one popped up saying, "Get home from the girls' trip so I can take that dress off you." I was in complete shock, and in a panic, I said, "Your boyfriend just texted you." I passed her the phone and left her sat at dinner alone for her to pay for the very expensive bill, and then I got the next flight home. This bit made me feel sad. Now I feel weird whenever a girl I'm dating wants a picture because I wonder where it's going.
Oh my God, that's really sad.
I know.
But this is another case of if you're texting another guy and you've handed your boyfriend your phone, turn your notifications off. Like, why are people actually thick?
Do not disturb. Archive the chat.
People want to be found out.
I don't want to be
you can't
given
convince
tips,
me otherwise.
But like,
right?
Why?
Why do you know all of these tips? No, but serious.
Why would you be like, I'm going to text this guy that I'm cheating
Right
on right now
while
at
I'm on
dinner,
holiday with my boyfriend,
and then be like, he's obviously going to reply.
Maybe some people get like a thrill from the risk or something because
Weird.
WTF.
Odd. But that poor boy made me sad.
Cry.
I like the ones where they get sweet revenge.
And they're like, mwahaha.
But his was a bit
sad.
sob.
Poor little lamb.
He needs to have a rant about that.
He really needs to let it all out with a big rant.
This one's madness.
I'm ready. I'm sat.
Me and my boyfriend of 2 years went to hang out with some friends of ours. It was a totally normal day until one of the girls from his friendship group arrived, and I instantly knew he was cheating on me. Long story short, years before I knew my then boyfriend, I bought this really cute top in Spain in a little market, but I lost it the first summer me and my boyfriend were together. I
can already feel this.
I was gutted, but just figured I'd left it at a hotel or something when we went away. And I never thought too much about it after that. But now, here we are, sat in a park with all of my boyfriend's friends having a picnic. And this girl is sat wearing my fucking Spanish top. I feel like my boyfriend knew instantly that it had clicked for me because he was mute the entire picnic. Before we left, I said to the girl, "That top's so cute. Where did you get that?" And she had the
It's giving Regina George.
Yeah.
I love your outfit. Where'd you get it?
Yeah. She had the longest, most awkward pause and ended up saying, "Oh, thanks. I found it at a charity shop."
Good save.
Yeah. Then when we left, all I said to my boyfriend was, "I didn't realise my wardrobe was a charity shop now." He didn't even say one word to me, which made the whole thing even worse.
So obvious.
Yeah. I kept it together until we got home, but the second we got through the door, I burst into tears and told him to pack up his shit and leave. I think I was crying more over the fact that he didn't even say sorry.
Yeah.
He just decided to be a mute and left.
Freak.
Can you imagine? That's a one-off top.
That is a one-off top.
A Spanish market.
And to that other girl, I feel like if she knew she was going to be hanging out with him and she wanted to split it up.
I feel like she did it on purpose.
Yeah, I feel like that as well.
We don't know the girl, but I think she did it on purpose.
Even if she didn't know it was his girlfriend's top, she wanted to wear something that he'd got her to like cause something
Well, I wondered, has he given her that top or has she stayed over and grabbed something? That's what I couldn't figure out.
If you want to grab something, you're not grabbing the Spanish top.
Yeah, but she wouldn't know it was the Spanish top.
She can see it. It's not going to be like a comfy t-shirt.
It's not got a Topshop logo in.
Like, crumbs. That's so bad.
But imagine having no concerns that your boyfriend's cheating at all, and then suddenly it's like punches you in the face.
Will show you. Thank God.
The universe didn't show her. The girl wearing the Spanish top did. She said, "I'm about to let you know."
I'm about to tell you. Oh my God. The audacity. I
sad,
actually cannot.
Sad.
Okay, so one of our girlies DM'd us, and I just think this is like another case of dumb.com and also rogue.
Mm-hmm.
So her and her boyfriend have like a computer like in their house that they share.
Okay.
And she goes on to ChatGPT one day because she was wanting to find like nice spa hotels in the areas and stuff.
Oh God.
Obviously, when you log into ChatGPT,
it's
all
like
down
all
the
there,
left-hand
right?
side is
Yeah.
all your searches, and it like comes up with a little title for them. So like when I was like looking, I don't know, for Corfu place or something, it would say hotels in Corfu, like something like that. So she's like looking for spa hotels. Obviously, her eyes glimpse over to
the left.
the search history in ChatGPT. Do people want to be found? I don't know. And it's literally how to break up with your girlfriend, how to get away with cheating on your girlfriend.
Wait.
Like,
why do
on
you
their
need
shared
to
computer.
ask an AI?
So this gave me the...
Just do it.
But literally...
Not capable of just figuring that out for yourself.
Do you know, I do think our generation's going a bit like that. I ask ChatGPT everything.
Oh.
Maybe I'm an ick. I don't really know. But honestly, how to break up with a girlfriend, how to get away with cheating on your girlfriend, how to act like you're sad when you're breaking up, even though you've been like...
Act like you're
it
sad.
Was, she said it was like
it's
serial
asking
killer.
a robot
like,
that has no feelings.
Yeah, she said it was literally like psycho vibes.
What the hell?
I know. And basically found his whole cheating history in ChatGPT with him asking this robot for advice all about it. And that's how she found out she was being cheated on.
No wonder he has to ask ChatGPT. He has zero brain.
And emotion and like, I don't know, empathy or
Where's
anything.
The brain is not there.
It's in the computer. But like, you've got a shared computer. Come on.
Idiot sandwich.
I know. Somebody was telling me this is how they found out their daughter was pregnant though, because who was telling me this recently? Oh, I was at a family party and
all the stories are flying at the family party.
And the dad of the daughter who's now pregnant, she announced to her dad she was pregnant, and he was like, I know, you went on my computer and were searching up things you can eat when you're pregnant and left it in my browser history.
I love how he just sat and waited for her to bring it to him.
I know he never brought it up, but like people be crazy out here. Yeah. I'd be clear in my history. I'd be clear in my ChatGPT if I was asking such rogue things.
Crazy things.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dumb.
What's your final one?
Dumb.com.
Dumb.com. Hashtag be a better cheat. But also don't.
That's the new slogan. Be a better cheat. Maybe just don't.
Or just don't. Yeah, be honest.
Ooh, I would like to know your thoughts on this one.
Okay. One
day I got to my car and there was a random letter tucked under the wind wipers. I thought it was a parking ticket at first, but we live in...
You're like, oh, parking ticket.
Yeah. No, this isn't me. This is someone that's written in. I thought it was a parking ticket at first, but we live in a little cul-de-sac and there's no parking restrictions. I sat in the car and I read the letter, which said it was from a neighbour who didn't want to get involved, so they didn't leave their name, but they felt like I should know that my boyfriend constantly has the same girl in the house whenever I leave for work.
That's a very nosy neighbour. My neighbour would never notice if random people were coming around.
Yeah, but how big is this cul-de-sac?
Yeah.
Is the car
parked? But I reckon this is like a little old lady sat at her window lapping up the tea.
Potentially. She says, I felt like it was a woman from the way it was written. And even though it really took me by surprise because I never suspected anything, I confronted my boyfriend. He denied the whole thing, and this is where I think he's given it away. He denied the whole thing and put it down to a crazy ex wanting to get revenge and ruin his life, which is sus. I wasn't sure who to believe at first, but I couldn't shake the thought of this secret neighbour going out of their way to let me know, and then her being disappointed in me if I let it continue. We broke up. I still live here and I have no clue who it was.
Oh my God.
Would you have believed the letter, or
Depends on the boyfriend.
Like, if she said she had no concerns,
then I probably wouldn't have broken up over it.
Really? Even though someone has put themselves out to be like, I have to let her know.
But it could have been a prank. It could have been like, if I really had no, if someone did that to me now with Burge, I'd be like, I don't believe that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to shake the thought.
I would definitely become a lot more insecure and have my, like, be a lot more vigilant about stuff. Yeah.
Here's what I do.
But I don't think I'd be like, read it, break up.
Yeah. And we don't know the timeline, I suppose. But I think what I would do is plot.
Like what?
Like, I think
Leave
I
little
would
hidden cameras around,
set like a little Ring camera up without him knowing or something.
Yeah, me
just
too,
to like
to
see,
figure out.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, you don't know who it was, but I don't think I would be able to shake the thought that my neighbour has been like, I have to let her know.
Would he become a lot more clever with his cheating? Because if he's like, our neighbour's watching me.
Maybe.
But yeah, you'd have to do a way to figure it out.
Yeah, but go her for just being like, I don't want that.
Slay. Slay, slay, slay.
But rogue for the neighbour. I think it's time for Fuck of the Fortnight, our favourite part of the pod. I have one that's just happened today.
You do. Tell.
So we recorded in this podcast studio multiple times. I know where it is. I didn't today. Absolutely didn't. I've just made up a place. You haven't made up a place. I work there. But is that why?
Yeah.
Because I've never been to this place. I don't know why. What happened? Basically, I think like I malfunctioned today.
Hilarious.
And I got to Paddington, and I've been on the train journey from Paddington to this studio so many times.
Multiple times.
And I just randomly put in, where?
Farringdon.
So I get on the train. Where is this place? Kennington. So we record in Kennington, and I put in Farringdon. Fuck knows why. But
just text me saying I'm really confused. I was like, with what?
I get to the station, and basically Kennington station is like a little old one. Like, you need to go up in a lift. Like, everyone's squished in like little peas in a pod. I got to Farringdon, and there's double escalators, and I was like,
she's corporate.
They've had a revamp. They've had an entire revamp since the last time we were here a month ago.
Literally. Builders these days, get it done. They are just absolutely on it these days.
Smashing out the escalators. Yeah, I was like, something's not right here. So then I texted Lucy. I was like, I'm so confused.
I was having a great time. I was sat in a church cafe.
Sweet dreams, God bless.
Absolutely. And then, gave you the right address.
Yeah, I texted her. I was like,
came.
Something's not right. Like, where do we record? And she goes,
I was literally like, okay.
Kennington, the same place we record.
Always been.
So then I had to remap, and it took me another 25 minutes.
Crikey.
Got myself over to Kennington. Got on the little escalator with the peas in the pod. There was a dog in someone's backpack.
I'm about that.
You
made it on time. Thank God you were early to Farringdon.
I thank God took a little whistle-stop tour.
Why not? London tourism mode. I love it.
Saw the tube station and thought this isn't for me, and got
don't want to be a corporate girly. See you later.
Yeah. So then that was my fuck up, just completely malfunctioning. I don't know what happened.
It's for the pod. It's perfect.
Yeah.
As soon as you did it.
Yeah. Lucy texted me saying, "Well, at least you got your fuck up."
Every time something bad happens, we're like, "Well, we got our fuck up."
Yeah. What's yours?
Mine is from a listener because it's too good to not say. So
I love listener fuck ups.
We got a listener that's been very honest with us that she loves a little vibrator moment.
Slay.
Big fat slay.
Yeah.
So she wakes up, opens the curtains, opens the windows, lets the fresh air of the day in, climbs back into bed.
She's got free time.
Sorts herself out.
Might
She's
as well
it.
make use of it.
100%. Enjoy a Sunday morning, babes. And then she shoves on her top and pants and gets up to start her day, walks past the windows and sees, so she's in a flat, 3 builders who were putting up scaffolding on the house next door. Oh no. Literally at her window level. And she was like, oh my God, I'm in a top and pants. Like, I shut the curtains really quickly.
Wait, is this window in her bedroom?
Yep. She don't think about that. Shuts the windows, gets in the shower, gets changed, opens the windows, and then goes out the house to leave.
Right.
By which point the builders have come down from the scaffolding on the ground level.
No, I'm stressed.
I know. So she comes out to the house and sees the builders and they go like, morning, love. And she's like, hi, sorry you saw me in your pants. And they went, that was the least of your worries. We're sure you're enjoying your Sunday morning.
No, they didn't say that
They
to
said
her.
it. They said it. And she was like,
no, that's so embarrassing.
it's so embarrassing. She said her face just went red and she just jumped on her bike and left.
Wait, they saw her or they heard her?
They said saw. But I think, freak, why are you watching me?
Don't tell her.
I'm reporting. I'm reporting this to the police for your being a freak.
No, I'm like...
I know. She said she wanted the ground to swallow her up.
Ooh.
It's too much.
The fact that I'm actually flabbergasted that they said.
It's very builder. It's very scaffolder. No offence to all the scaffolders out there. But on that note, we are running over for producer Adam, so we need to round it up.
Wrap it up.
Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much to Sugar Candy. Girl thing for 15% off. Love you all.
And also, don't forget to leave a review on Spotify and wherever you listen to your podcast.
And follow us or whatever.
Yeah, it would help us out loads.
We need to remember to say that.
Yeah, I got it today.
Thanks, Queen.
I was going to say I'm on the ball, but I'm not because I went to Farringdon.
Well, let's go back there for the tube. Love you. Bye.
Bye.